Welcome back for a part 2. I know it's been a while that my hair is dyed already. And it's been like a month. Today is August 6th, so it has been quite a little bit. It took me a little bit to get my life together, so yeah, enjoy a little bit of part 2 that is going to be starting right now. So kind of like the same thing from day 1, except we're not doing a middle part, we're going to do a side part this time. Put on the inner shirt first. Okay, whatever. You listening? So pin. I can see it. And this is the wig piece. It's a little different than the first one. The first one I actually had it nearby for my God. This is the first one that I wore, and this is the second one. So you kind of see like it's a little bit different. I have like 10 minutes left. I think I'm gonna just like tie it here, like do like a little, so it's like a little bit of like a loose bang, I guess. Just like go up like this. I think that would be like a little bit nicer than just like pulling it, or yeah, something like that. I think that would be okay. I don't really know what else to do. Well, there was a different way that I could have secure it, but I don't want to do the way that I did. Can you give me the black rubber bands in the bathroom? My outfit is red, but I'm gonna use pink because I don't really have red. The only red thing I have is this, but it's a little too heavy and big. So we have earrings this time. I think this. I'm gonna put on the back. Okay. I don't think it'll fall off. I think I would feel it if it falls off because it feels a little bit of pressure because it's like kind of heavy right now. And then okay, so I can Babe, can you grab my red outfit? It's in the closet. Hanging on
Where do you want it dead?
Yeah. Okay. This is basically how it looks. I didn't really like take a picture or like a video of day one's look. It like totally slipped my mind. Oh, I think it's because we had that whole fire hazard thing and then like everything got delayed for a second. Snipping it so it is official. So this is pretty much it. That's pretty much it. This is the day 3 look. So we were trying to get in to Artist Alley through the parking garage and they turned us away and said we can't go in this way. This is an only exit area. And I think it was because of the bomb threat that happened yesterday during the con, so they upped security, which is fine, but I wish they at least sent out an email or sent out some sort of notification so that artists know where to go. So I feel like we're like on a wild goose chase to find like the entrance, and they also announced that Artist Alley is gonna start at 8:30. It is currently already like 8:10ish, and they also did not send out an email about that either. I was told by a friend that starting at 8:30. However, I just feel like it's so unorganized that they're doing this, or that they're doing it like this. Yeah, so hopefully I'll be in by my booth at 8:30. This is really good. Thank you. Thank you. Is that your real hair? No. Oh, I wish it was my real hair. Yeah, I wish. It's a wig. You're fine.
The 1, 2, 3 pose. Ready? 1, 2, 3 pose.
Oh, okay.
Just 1, 2, 3 pose. 1, 2, 3 pose. 1, 2, 3 pose. You jump.
Okay.
Jump. Okay.
Wait.
I'm sorry. I made you jump. It's my fault. We're good. No boob.
Sorry, you guys. No boob. No boob show.
Not for free. Go to
Maybe like a smidge.
I'm about to go to her Patreon.
I don't even have a Patreon. Just Venmo me money. It's up at CJIANGG. Time he leaves, I get abandonment issues. I have abandonment issues. He does this to me all the time. I have a feeling he's gonna leave soon.
I'm on the run. I'm on a conquest.
I'm just a side quest.
I was gonna say that.
Might have ended by then. So one child calls born in China. I'm not born. No, I'm Chinese.
Oh.
I'm Chinese. Okay, I'm Chinese as fuck. So not like communist. I'm Chinese. What the?
Okay. We're ending here. Thank you. Thank you for having me on the
See,
Juice Box
leaving.
Club.
He's leaving the club. Oh wait, come show your outfit.
Like noble.
You look like Confucius.
What?
Like low key, because he wears white. He wears like white and shit. I think, right? I don't know. They didn't have cameras back then though, in the drawing. It had like this feather fan. I should have gotten a feather fan.
Okay. They just oral farmed on camera. That's right.
See? He's always leaving. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Alrighty. Hi guys. It is the end of day 3. I was not able to film at the con as much because I was just really tired and it got really busy. So I'm also really impressed that my hair has stayed on. This part is a wig. So I'm going to start like kind of taking it off and talk a little bit about the convention for today. Other than the morning fiasco with the whole parking situation, it was fine. I had a friend text me saying like, oh, you know, they just announced the artist alley starts at 8:30. So like right at that point, it was like already 8:10 or something. And I was freaking out. I was like, okay, shit, I have to like get to my booth. And then they were sending me to a different entrance point. And then I understand that due to security, but I wish they would have at least emailed us or something. When I got into Artist Alley and, you know, ready to go, they made a different announcement and said that Artist Alley is opening up at 8:45. So they were changing it. My booth neighbor, they told me that it is normal that they do this, or that it's very common that they do this. I was like, okay. But, the last 2 days felt like a slow burn in the beginning, and then during the afternoon time, it was when it picked up. Oh my gosh. Ow. Okay, I definitely felt a hair plucked out. Cosplay is about to be not worth it because I'm about to lose strands of hair. Okay. Hair snapped or whatever. These are just one piece. Okay, yeah. So the first 2 days felt like a really slow burn and then it picked up in the afternoon. And then compared to today, it felt like, I think right off the bat, there were sales happening. From the morning all the way till the end, it was pretty consistent. He felt like yesterday's numbers should have been higher because of how frequent people were making purchases. However, I had to tell him that, you know, I think people aren't making like big purchases, it's more like small purchases, like $5, $10, maybe $20 purchases. So it feels like it would be a lot. However, it didn't really represent the number that we made. However, I was still pretty satisfied, you know, given the fact that, you know, Artist Alley expanded so much when it wasn't supposed to be this many people, and I was part of the second round add-on. I think they added in about 40% more than they usually do. So overall, I was still pretty satisfied. And then today was busy from the morning all the way till, you know, 6 p.m. to closing. I was like, you know, it's actually not that terrible. We did hit our goal number today. And hopefully, like, we'll hit that goal number tomorrow too. It's a little itchy. The selection of staff and volunteers has been very, very mixed. I feel like there were some that were really, really nice and some that was just like straight up mean. I have mentioned in a different vlog before that sometimes convention staff and event staff, they don't really work well together. Doing all this is type crazy. I kept on tripping over my outfit today and so did Steven. So that's why he like took it off midway. He could not function properly. I actually was going up the stairs on the exhibitor side and I walked up. I stepped on this part of the beads and it broke. But I was able to fix it. However, it was just like, damn, it's just long. And then the sleeves were so long. Like, look at the sleeves. The sleeves are so long on its own. So it was getting caught on things. So I'll like walk by like my chair and then it would get caught and I'll be like dragged back. So very drama moment, very drama-esque moment. Honestly, the people were really nice. The vibes were really nice. I did bump into some attendees that like I saw in Katsucon and they were just so ecstatic when they were like, didn't I see you at Katsucon? And I was like, yeah. And they were just like, oh, you made it here. And it's just really nice. Like the vibes are so nice. I was able to meet a lot of really, really sweet people or attendees. They were just so great. And I think being a first timer at AX where not everyone has seen my stuff does play a part in making sales, I think, in my opinion. I had an attendee from Australia come and buy something, and they're like, yeah, these are for my mates back in Australia. And I was like, that's so sweet. Like, it's just every time when I feel like I'm losing just like a bit of hope for my business, don't ask me why. Interactions like that just kind of saves the day for me just a bit. So I thought that was just very, very sweet. Oh, our stamp rallies. Our Chikawa stamp rally did so well. It basically like sold out of like all the prizes by day 2. Chikawa was really a breadwinner. We did not expect that. And then I introduced new items such as like my glasses cleaners have been doing really well. I keep on forgetting how there's a lot of people in this world who wear glasses. I actually got LASIK last summer, last June or July, and I stopped wearing glasses. However, I still wear sunglasses. I would used to buy like these microfiber glasses cleaners from other small businesses, and I would like assign them to my sunglasses. So like I wouldn't use like the branded glasses wipes from these glasses companies. I would just end up using those for my sunglasses. So that was like kind of nice to see it go by. And you know, just attendees like purchasing items for themselves, for friends, for family. It's just really sweet. Like it's just like I just didn't expect that. And especially during this tough time, this kind of economy situation, it's just really nice. So this is the piece that's gonna come off. For everyone who thought this was my actual hair, I wish I had this much hair. So this is actually the piece. Oh wait, the back of my hair is still. Okay. This is my wig piece. Yeah. Served me so good today. I know I look so flat, like a naked mole rat or something. And then just seeing like my new designs and like enamel pins that being sold, just honestly just a cherry on top. Because sometimes when I release new items, they don't always like sell. So this time when I released some of my other original stuff and then my Labubu collection, it actually was selling. So I was just like, okay, very excited about that. Since again, I don't usually get sales right away. Make sure it gets on. Oh my god, it feels so good to do that. Okay. Back to scheduled hair. That is my recap for day 3, and I will see you guys at day 4. Hi everyone, this is now day 4, the last day, getting ready for AX. 6:19 a.m. We are doing a look from the Qing Dynasty today. Chito, this is the front, this is the back. I already actually clipped stuff in or like put it in place because you'll save me some time at the end. But I do want to show something off. I did make this tassel by myself, and then I also made this piece by myself, and I also made this piece by myself. So I'm very, very proud of that. I made it about like 2 years ago, actually around when I like started my business. So maybe that was, yeah, about 2.5 years ago. And this was a form of like stress releasing, which was like making stuff. Yeah. So if you guys can see the color scheme, the theme will be like a bit pinkish. For this style, I do have some like fake hairish. So this is like not done at all. This is just like loose fake hair. So I'm gonna see if I will be needing it. I'm not sure if I will or yet, but we'll see. So I'm gonna keep this on the side. So this part of my head, the place where I've been like clipping the wigs down, does kind of hurt my head a little bit. I do feel a little bit of like pressure. We'll do the braids again. a little clippy thing here. Like I comb it in before the rubber band piece. So it's gonna look like this for now. I'm definitely gonna stabilize it. I feel good about this part. So we have this piece right here, like this braided piece. I didn't wrap it around, so I'm gonna wrap it around after. So this is gonna be sticking out right now. I'm gonna wrap it around this way. I test ran this last night, but I didn't test run this in a way like I'm doing it now. Like I didn't do it as properly, if that makes sense, because I was just tired. But I also went out to like 626 night market last night just to see my friends for maybe like an hour because I haven't seen her. This is how it looks in the back. You guys can see it, but we're gonna clip it in. So I'm gonna use this type of clip. Again, this type of clip. We're gonna loop it in a little loop. Loop it in a little loop, and then just like shove it in. So I absolutely cannot see how the back of my head looks like, but you can kind of like. And I really was thinking this to myself. I was like, this is insane. I was like, that people used to probably like dress up like this all the time. Or like these actresses in like these dramas and movies, because I love watching them. And I was like, oh my god. I remember watching an interview of an actress in the drama Rui's Love of Palace, and they would always have to wear like the headpieces all the time. And like different type of headpieces. She actually was talking about how like she was getting a bald spot like in this center because of how they had to attach it all the time in that place. So that was crazy. I think this is as okay, yeah. Pretty stable, I think. As long as like nobody knocks me over. As I know I can't see the back right now. And this go that way. Oh my god, it was so funny because I called my mom last night, and I don't live with her, she's in New York, and it was just the funniest interaction because I used to like make my own cosplay at home as a kid, but it wasn't like this advanced. It was mostly made from like oak tag, like papers and stuff like that, and I mean it still looked really, really good. I'll like post it up here real quick. And she started, and when I showed her, she was like, you know, she's like, why are you doing all this? And I was like, well, you know, it's like for cosplaying, it's fun, and like, you know, people like, you know, like it, I guess. And then she was like, Crystal, like, you know, people go and sell things, they wear t-shirts because it's about speed when you sell. And I was like, okay. But I said this, but she said this because when I, okay, so we got wait, no, upside down. But she said this because I told her how in my red outfit for day 3's outfit, I've like tripped over it so many times, and she was just like, see. And I was like, it's fine. I think Steven will be in like regular clothes today, so I will have some sort of help. So I thought that was really funny. My mom always knows how to make me laugh in these situations. I thought that was really funny. My mom always knows how to make me laugh in these situations. I'm braiding, by the way. Arm's getting tired again. We got 2 loopies here. So I'm gonna find another way for me to stabilize it is that I think I would have to like again, I cannot see the back. So I don't even know if this looks good or not. But I already feel it being more secure just by doing what I just did. Okay, perfect. That'll be pin central in the back of my head. This way. Okay. Yeah, I think this is as good as it's gonna get. I think I'm gonna put this like bun piece over here. I feel like I did such a good job. Wait, I'll show you guys. You can see it. I am so proud. I feel like little me would be so proud of me right now. Okay, we're done. So this is the look. We are done. Now I have to go get my outfit. Oh, this is the first layer on the inside. I already got the bun up here. The earrings aren't as like historically correct, but it's the only earrings that I have, and I'm gonna, well, I have other pairs, but it doesn't match this outfit, so I'll make a separate one another time. So this is another tassel that I made. I wore this on day one. I'm gonna wear it again. Put it around the button. We are good to go. This is just the fit. So 7:44, we're headed to inside, and my head is hurting already. Fuck. It's like a lot of pressure on my head right now. I'm not sure if it's like how the way I bobby pinned it, but Steven's like, don't give yourself a bald spot, because there was an interview that I watched about this actress in this Chinese drama, and their hair was like this all the time, and she ended up getting a bald spot, like a small bald spot, but I forgot how she fixed it. But I don't think that will happen. It just really hurts. Guys, this is the full look. I'm gonna change out these shoes.
Look at you!
Yeah, you can come. Come in, don't be shy, don't be shy. It kind of is. You just have to walk really slow. It's like, I already saw one.
Look at you though. Yeah. Okay. Okay, see you.
So this is the face look, and then this is the brow. I love this look. I'm thinking maybe I'll do it more often. We'll see how it goes today with the sales, and if I can even sell wearing this fit. Alrighty, you guys, I hope you enjoyed my little snippets of part 2. Unfortunately, I was not able to film a lot during the last 2 days of Anime Expo. It got really busy on my end. In the video, I talk about how my booth was making sales from the moment I opened the booth all the way till the end. The last 2 days was definitely crazy compared to the first 2 days. During day 3, I was able to walk around, and I was stopped by the owner of Rokimoto. It is this brand, and I was able to film a little content with them. Unfortunately, I did not bring my camera when I was walking, but I think it's because I just wanted to, you know, enjoy my time there. And I want to show you guys a little bit of a haul that I got from them and some of the stuff that I got at Anime Expo. You guys saw part 1. You guys saw that I got a bunch of toast over here. And then my other plush that I got, the blind box, the gacha pulls. So these are all gacha'd, and I don't want to take them off because I already hung them. So let's open up some blind boxes. Oh wait, before I open up some other blind boxes, so I also stopped at, what booth it is? Kohai. I got a couple of things from them. So these are also from just Rokimoto. They're like little plastic bags or plastic, they're like vinyl like coverings that you could put your toys in. Also, Elf Cosmetics was there, so I got some free Elf stuff. If you follow them on Instagram, they give you like free stuff. So I did get a primer from them. I'm excited to use it because I'm actually going on vacation tonight. I have a flight, so I need to make sure I pack that. Yeah, this cat hair. Also got some eyeliner from them, and also got these really two cute Mofusan blind boxes. I love Mofusan. I don't have a lot of their merch. Actually, I have a couple. I have some in my little box over here. I have one right here. I have two right here actually. Got them like 2 years ago. And me and my best friend are gonna open this in New York. And I also got these. These are so cute. I've been wanting them, and then I saw them at this booth, and I was like, I got like a couple. So I got like 5 in total, and I'm not opening them until I get to New York, so I can also share this with my friends as well. And I also got these 2. This is also for one of my really good friends in New York. I'm going to be giving this to her because she loves Snoopy. And this is also from Rokimoto 2. Like, these are the little mystery ones. If you guys didn't know, Rokimoto's owner started pop figures. So that was really cool. Other things I got from AX that was small business owned. This is so cute. Me and my best friend, we stopped at Rotwine's booth, and she actually got the same print, and then she got another print, but I really like this print because like the cats remind me of myself, and then she's a bunny owner. That's what my design, Sesame, like the bunny keychain that I've had for a really long time, and just like my bunnies are kind of like based off of her bunnies actually. So yeah, that is an aspect where my designs are inspired by my personal lives too, from Moonpoo art for Labubu's, and this is her original art with cereal. I love cereal, and I love Fruit Loops. Actually, Fruit Loops were my favorite cereal growing up, and you know, Labubu, because of course. Let's open up these Rokimoto blind boxes. So the video that they filmed with me, they posted on their story, so I actually don't have a video of it, but if I can find it real quick, actually. They stopped me while I was walking in from the entrance, and then the owner asked if I wanted to, like, you know, shoot a little bit of content with them. And I think it was because it was the outfit that I was wearing. He said that he liked my look. It looked very cultural, let's put it that way. So that was the day that I was wearing the hanfu. I was wearing the red hanfu outfit. So let me see. Yeah, so this was like the video.
Crystal, you have an amazing cosplay. It looks so beautiful. Look at it. It's amazing. And I'm here to give her a cup of wine, which is Babu dressed up as a geisha. We're going to hope to give her this surprise. So this is a Rokimoto collectible figure. You guys know me. I'm always opening up wine boxes. Ooh. You're lucky. Hold the cup for you while you're a bit. Sorry. Oh, sorry. You're okay.
I wanted to make sure it was in the frame.
Oh my gosh, she got the surprise! It's so cute! It's so cute. Oh, that was got the surprise.
So that was that for a quick content film, which was pretty cute. It was nice. I was like, oh, I never get stopped. Maybe I should dress up more, but anyways, I'm gonna open up this one too. Just wanna get it out of the plastic wrap first. And I have that one too, the one I just showed you guys on the film. It's literally right here. Kind of like the sitting one, looks cuter. All right, and I have a Snoopy one. So they gave me 3 Snoopy ones. I'm gonna open this one for the camera, and then I'm actually gonna gift this to another friend that loves Snoopy. Kind of curious to see how they all look. So let's do this one first. It's in like a tiger costume. The packaging is really cute. I'm not sure what this is, but oh yay, nice. I got it sitting. Ha, cute. Oh, is this like the card? Oh, it is. Oh, this is cute. It's woven. I think it's like woven. So I think this goes into like the little chip that it has right here. Really clever. I like this better than the papers that like usually blind boxes just give. Let's open this one really quick. Oh, this one comes in red. I have nails on that are like longer than what it should be. Oh my god, it's so cute. And I don't want to like break my nails, but it looks so cute. You get the idea. Yeah, these are so cute. All right, and then I'm gonna do this one. You know it's okay. So this is how the inside looks. Oh my god, wait, this is actually so cute. You know, maybe I'll keep it for myself. It's so cute. He's a little jet setter, like me. Okay, I think I might keep this one. It's actually really funny. My brother and I, we used to love Snoopy as kids. He would have, I can't really find, let me see if I can find it. Currently can't find the photo, but there's like a photo of us eating cake and like he's wearing a Snoopy shirt. But I can't find it, so sad. Okay, anyways, so other reviews that I have for Anime Expo. Overall, it was such a good con. I was really honored to be there. People who been following me on Instagram know that like I think I was rejected for the last 2 years, and then I was also rejected again this year. So this would have been my 3rd year of getting rejected. But then in March, I got accepted while I was in QuaiCon. Actually, once the con ended, I got an email, and I was like, "Is this a scam?" Because I thought it was a scam. And then other artists was like getting accepted, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, maybe it's not a scam. So like honestly speaking, when I first got in, I was already kind of burnt out, and I was like, oh my god, I got in. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm also burnt out, so I'm not really sure how I felt about getting into Anime Expo. But, you know, I paid for everything, and I was like, okay, well, I just have an event in July. And I think as the time got closer, that's when I started panic designing stuff, because I was like, okay, hold on. AX is soon, like in a month and a half. I don't really have some new stuff. So I was actually freaking out about it, believe it or not. I was excited like when it got closer, but I also was really stressed out too. But prior, I wasn't as excited. And I know like a lot of people, they spend months, you know, prepping for AX. It just didn't hit me. And it only hit me like a month and a half out, like 2 months out. And that's when I was like, okay, shit, I have to like work on some new stuff. So I really like rushed to design new items, product types. And yeah, it was a really chaotic period. So once AX was over, I did feel like, you know, a little bit of stress leaving the body. So yeah, I did mention in part 1 that I had some new items, which is glasses wipes. And I want to show you guys the glasses wipes. These actually did so well. This is the Sanrio one that I did. And I call it Sanri Snacks because they're based off of snacks. This is my Mooncake Bunny ones. This has been an OG design since when I actually started my business. And then my little green guy one, and then my Asian ingredients one. So these actually did really well. I was so surprised. I was not expecting glasses wipes to do so well for me. I think I sold over 50 for some of the designs that I had. I took the liberty and designed more, so hopefully you'll see them in the upcoming events that I'll be at. It was also my first time cosplaying. Oh my god. So in the video, in this part 2 video, I talk about how my head started hurting, like right over here. I actually got like a little bald spot. And I'll show you a picture over here of how it looks. This is how it looked last week. And my boyfriend did say that he started seeing little hairs growing now, so I feel a little bit better. I knew that the area that was injured or blistered up or damaged, I don't know how you want to say it, like the injury, let's just call it injury. So the area that got the injury, like you still see the hair dots, so the hair follicles. And then I had to talk to my hairstylist. I was like, did you see something over here when you were dyeing my hair? And he actually said no, and he showed me before pictures, and I was like, oh, you're right, because when I actually got my hair dyed and I went to my friend's house and I was just touching my scalp, I noticed there was still some hairs in the area, but then I think last week, which was basically the week before August, it was July 21st weekend or 28th weekend, there was just no hair left in the area. So I actually had a blister. The blister healed, and we put Vaseline. It did its thing, and then over time I just kind of forgot about it, and then until when I felt the little spot, that's when I started to freak out a little bit. But I should have been better at checking my scalp when it was in pain. I felt like I did a really terrible job, and I did a disservice to my own scalp and myself because it was hurting a lot on day 4. It was really, really bad. I think every time I had to kind of move the bobby pins around just to make sure that it would alleviate the pressure temporarily. But just a word of advice for people who want to cosplay in the future and they're gonna bobby pin the shit out of their scalp, listen to it if it hurts, because I didn't, and then this happened. I felt like it probably wasn't avoidable because I felt like the blister, once it started to blister up, it was kind of like a lost cause almost in a way. I did ask some of my friends about it, and I did ask people on my Instagram and the stories, and they were so helpful. Everyone was so comforting and helpful and giving me tips on what to do next for regrowth and just hair care, scalp care. So thank you guys so much for that as well. My friend said it was called tight bumps. So usually when a style is too tight or something like that, but it's definitely not alopecia or anything like that, because I think I would have freaked out a little bit more. And I also would have freaked out if it was a permanent scar damage, because that means hair will not grow back over here. And I have a little bit of a scar here where hair doesn't grow back, and I'm not sure how I got it or when I got it, but I have a feeling it was when I ran into a table when I was a kid, straight on into a table, and I remember the edge was pretty sharp, so I think it's that. I also gave the opportunity for anyone who wanted to ask me some questions on Instagram, so I did get 2 questions, and I'm going to share them right now so I can answer them in the YouTube video. From Jonesy Bones, she asked, did what you expect to be your best sellers end up being the best? Yes, because I had a feeling that my Smisky's tote bag, which looks like this, so this is the old one, this is version 1, but version 1 sold out on the first day. I sold 14 of them. Actually, no, wait, 13 of them, including the display. And I had a feeling that it was going to be the best seller. Overall, that specific tote bag design, let me pull up my Excel sheet, because I have an Excel sheet on how many I sold. Okay, so the new one, which is version 2, I sold 51 of them, and then plus the old one, I sold 64 Smisky tote bags that weekend, which was insane. I actually wasn't expecting to sell over 50, but I did. They Smisky bags that I thought was gonna meet my expectations did meet my expectations, and Yeah, but I want to just highlight the second running up item, which was the Glasses Wipes cleaners. I sold 133 Glasses Wipe cleaners in the course of 4 days. The best seller for the Glasses Wipes was actually the Smisky ones. And then the second runner up, or the first runner up, whatever the next one was the Sanrio one. That one I sold 37. And then this one I sold 32. And then this one was 15. So this wasn't as popular, but these are really good. I was just blown away. Another question I got from Seiji Arts was, how do you know how much stock to take to cons? It's a really good question. I'm going to talk about AX specifically because I was local. I was literally a 20 minutes drive. I was so lucky to restock items as I went because I feel like if I didn't, I wouldn't have sold that many Smisky bags. And when I travel for cons, it depends on the design, but if I know it's the most popular designs, I would range from like maybe 20 to 30 pieces. And that is just, for example, like my Smisky design, my Smisky tote bag, right? I would do 20 to 30 designs. If I know something that is not as popular, I would actually go maybe even 1 to 5. And then for my enamel pins, because I feel like people would sometimes go for the more affordable items, I would maybe sometimes take even 3 to 5 per design, unless if I know kind of the demographic of the area. Let's say if I go to an area that is very like heavily, Asian community, I would actually pack maybe like 5 to 8 designs of like my Asian inspired ones. And then maybe for my anime ones, a bit lower. For my anime inspired items, I would do maybe like a little bit lower, maybe like 3 to 5 designs. But if it's more like a con, I would maybe do like 6 to 8 for the pins. And then, but 6 to 8 from usually the best sellers. If it's like, yeah, just here sometimes, maybe like 3 to 5 designs. I think I learned how to pack throughout time. And because I do have an inventory sheet, I like keep track of what sells for what con. And then I always like look back at it. If I'm packing for the same event like a year later, I would just look back at the last year's sheet and just to see what sold the most. And if, for example, like I see that maybe like tote bags didn't do so well last year, I won't pack as many tote bags this year. Thumb is usually like my bigger items. If I know it's not like a bestseller, I just pack like 1 to 5. But if I know it's like a pretty decent one, it would range from like 5 all the way to 20. If I know it's like the best seller, 25 to 30. And even for stickers, because they are smaller items, even though stickers are heavy, I actually pack like maybe like 10 to 15, and then not the best sellers like maybe 5. So that's how I kind of like range it, but I think it has to do with the experience over time. There's been times where I've overpacked and there's been times where I've underpacked. And usually when I sell out of items, I always offer shipping as an option in case if they really want it and they don't want to buy it on the site. But hope that is a detailed response to that question. Overall, AX was great. This is just my personal opinion. People don't have to agree with me. I still think the fact that it was 900 people, everyone either did really, really well. Some people's sales fell short, maybe 20%. I still think it was a great opportunity for artists who really wanted to get their names out in AX, because I feel like AX brings a lot of people from all different places. Like I had a customer from Australia. I don't even know if I'll ever go to Australia to sell my products, but it was just so great to be in a space where there was an accessibility of different kinds of people from different spaces and different places. So I thought that was really nice. Honestly, I kind of hope that maybe AX will do this again. Maybe they will keep the higher numbers and give other artists opportunities to sell at AX. So I thought it was really great because I feel like if they never opened up the, other side of the hall, I don't think I would have ever gotten the opportunity. And, who knows if I'll even get it next year or the year after that. So I think definitely one of my goals when I started my business was to vend at AX at least once. So I definitely feel like I got that fulfillment. It honestly was such a great experience. It was my highest earning event as well. And yeah, it's just a great opportunity, great time, great vibes, great people. I also was hearing a lot of rumors about, you know, the smell of AX, like AX being smelly, and I did not have that issue this year, especially in Artist Alley. Did not really experience the body odor smelling thing, but I feel like that also is because the hall was so big. There was so much space. The ventilation was really, really great. I think, at least for me, the ventilation was fine, but also like it was really cold. The AC was blasted, so that was like, I felt like I had a good experience on that end. I can't speak for, you know, the experience that happened to other people like years prior. Really appreciated the opportunity. I hope to get the opportunity again next year and that more artists will get the opportunity to sell at AX, especially the ones that are more established and don't really get the opportunity to vend at AX. So yeah. Yeah, that is my review for AX. Hopefully I'll be there next year. Thank you everyone so much for supporting during this time, especially with such a weird time, the economical times of today. So yeah, thank you guys so much for supporting. Oh, before I sign off, this was my expense for AX. Please keep in mind that I was local, so I didn't have hotel fees or anything like that. Thank you guys so much for watching, for tuning in, for watching part 2. And if you guys watched part 1 or didn't, I will link it down below in the description. If you want to see more of my video as a journey of a small business owner and artist, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys at the next con. Bye.